So with email writing, what we want to do, what we're aiming to do, is to build a group of followers who are responsive to what we offer them, even if it's content, surveys, offers, whatever. So we need to get our subscribers to be interested in what we are delivering to them, and in that way we can have traffic that we can send anywhere at any time. Now to do this, a couple of things that we need to build, and one of them is credibility and the other one is rapport. So with credibility, obviously we can't get this immediately and it takes work, but if you're consistent in what you tell people, you go a long way. You have to do what you say and also over deliver. I think people like it when you over deliver because they always like it when they get more than they were expecting, so always aim to give more. And with rapport, well, it's all about the relationship that you can cultivate with them. So you've got to understand what they want, what people want, and their needs and their feelings, and more importantly, sort of to demonstrate that you understand. So to do this, it's essential that you give first. The relationships always start off this way, with you giving things to other people. And then when you do that, people will eventually give back because it's human nature. And interact, ask and answer questions and get involved as much as is logistically possible, because it's not always possible. But you need to work with your subscribers and together, and then they'll be far more responsive. Now the mechanics of all this is going to involve building a funnel. And for this, you're going to need a system in place to capture your leads and to deliver your free gift, obviously. It doesn't take much at all. All you need is web hosting, a domain, and an autoresponder. And you only need to build a couple of pages, so it's actually very, very simple. Once you've got all that set up, big question you often get is how often to email, because people always worry about this kind of thing. Unfortunately, the answer is not particularly helpful. It's basically how often you want to email. It depends on who you're emailing and the relationship that you cultivate. But if you set up your autoresponder sequence initially, I'd say every day. And after that, well, it depends on what you're giving to them. With a buyers list, it'll be a different story, because these are people who've proven themselves to have the drive, and so they'll get different kinds of offers. But that's not to say that non-buyers are no good. I mean, I've bought many products in the past, but there are many list owners that I haven't bought from. So to them, I'm a non-buyer, but I'm still a buyer, just not on all lists. Now, what to write? So the email is going to be split into two parts, basically. Your subject lines. Now these are important, obviously, because this is what people see and determines whether your mail gets opened or not. So here are some things that you can put in. Benefits, talk about problems, any how-tos. You can have direct commands. Questions, always good, and obviously offers will get people interested in your email. As far as the main body goes, there's going to be slightly different depending on the purpose of the email, but obviously straight up content. Tell people how to do things and give them information. Free gifts, people like things for free. Promotional emails if you're sending out an offer, and then also feedback, asking for feedback. So it's pretty much basically going to be one of these all the time, and always make sure there's a link to click in your email. As far as writing goes, well, just my advice is to be yourself. Just imagine writing to a friend. It's not formal.